You know, when you're done drinking yourself silly and you've ran your gym quota for the month of January, you might want something to read while you're on the crapper. Check out Aaron Clary's books on Amazon.com. A link is in the description.
This is Bad Popp here, and I got bad news for old MTV. You know what you did, MTV, and you're gonna pay the piper.
Oh God! Why didn't anybody tell me?
All right, we've seen all the bullshit from BuzzFeed and Vox, and this here makes all that look like Citizen Kane. You guys are like, Popp, how racist can it be? Well, we're gonna find out. Yeah.
Hey, fellow white guys.
Hey.
It's about to be a new year, and there's a few things we think you could do a little bit better in 2017.
Oh, you must be talking about us winning back the presidency. Winning! I don't know, I guess that's top of the heap now, wouldn't you say? Oh, wait a minute. Now it dawned on me. That is what this is all about.
First off, try to recognize that America was never great for anyone who wasn't a white guy.
Really? It wasn't good for anyone else? In the past 240 years, other than white people? There is 11 to 30 million illegal immigrants who would say nay to that. In fact, if it was so shitty here, why does everyone in their...
How can the notion of white privilege exist when non-white racial groups make more money than whites in purely economic terms? Asian privilege makes more sense as a concept than white privilege, but you're never going to hear liberals complain about Asian privilege. That'd be racist.
Hey, something burning? Oh, wait, it's you, because you just got burned.
So you're saying it was so bad for us minorities? What, were you asleep for the past 50 years? You must have all missed the affirmative action memo, or, I don't know, the scholarship strictly for minorities? I dare corporate America to put together a whites-only scholarship and see how fast you get burned to the ground.
I say we take off and nuke the entire site from orbit. It's the only way to be sure.
And we can't forget about feminism also. Oh yeah, you know how they tilted the balance of power in, I don't know, both criminal and family court? So go ahead, I dare you. Look it up. 85% of all custody cases go to the mother. Not to mention that women only do 1/3 the time for the same crime as a dude. And also, we're responsible for 93% of all workforce deaths. Winning new. Not so great. It doesn't really matter what color you are. Just what you got between your legs.
Can we all just agree that Black Lives Matter isn't the opposite of All Lives Matter? Black lives just matter. There's no need to overcomplicate it.
If Black Lives Matter, why do you keep killing each other? Just saying. 90 to 92% of all black homicides committed by, I don't know, other blacks. And you're responsible for 14 million abortions that took place, I don't know, since the 70s. Those black lives slipped under your radar because they got sucked up in a vacuum.
Also, Blue Lives Matter isn't a thing.
Why don't you tell that to all the families of the cops that were slain in the past 6 months over this bullshit? Because in my book, blue lives do matter, just like every life matters, so suck it.
Cops weren't born with blue skin, right? I mean, yeah.
Oh, that was a joke, got it. Fuck off.
Stop bragging about being woke.
Woke?
Stop saying woke.
What the fuck is woke? No, seriously, what the fuck is woke? Because we had to Google it. And since we did Google it, I'm going to tell you, it's really, really stupid. So from what I've been able to understand, the term woke applies to white people that are realizing there's some kind of discrimination going on out there between whites and blacks.
You're fucking a white male!
So you're trying to tell me that that's a bad thing.
Yes!
But you're making a video about the same shit, and you're trying to tell me it's a good thing. Whoa! Does your head hurt yet? Because mine does, and it wasn't the little head that got slammed in the car door when I was 8.
Learn what mansplaining is, and then stop doing it.
Okay, feminist, we'll stop the mansplaining if you promise to never tell us dudes to man up, because you have no idea what the fuck that is. And next time you say that, I get to kick you in the box and tell you to quit womansplaining, you bitches.
Oh, and if you're a judge, don't prioritize the well-being of an Ivy League athlete over the woman he assaulted.
Okay, we can admit it. Welcome to the only valid point in this entire video. Because yes, that dude named Brock Turner, he deserves to do some hard time. He was caught red penised and balls deep in some chick behind a dumpster.
And I want to
look him straight in the eye, and I want to tell him what a cheap, lying, no-good, rotten, four-flushing, low-life, snake-licking, dirt-eating, inbred, overstuffed, ignorant, blood-sucking, dog-kissing, brainless, dickless, hopeless, heartless, fat-ass, bug-eyed, stiff-legged, spotty-lipped, worm-headed sack of monkey shit he is! Hallelujah! Holy shit! Where's the Tylenol?
Now that we've given you that, do you know who else deserved to do some hard time? Those two deaf water buffaloes who were caught sexually abusing a child over a period of years. Oh yeah, we can't put them in jail because they'd be too isolated. Wah. And of course, that uber cunt Juanita Gibson. Her false rape accusation ruined Brian Banks' life. This guy was a great high school athlete, and he was looking at a full ride scholarship to college and maybe the pros. But hey, that false accusation, boom! Instead, he spent the next 5 fucking years in prison. She admitted the whole goddamn thing on camera, and she hasn't done 1 day in jail. Yeah, and that $1.5 million settlement, it's gone. She spent it, and she didn't pay $1 back. Not one. And now she's living on your tax dollars in the System Surfer program. That first set of women, they were white, the victim was white. Brian Banks and Juanita Gibson, both black. So you can clearly see it doesn't matter what color you are, just what you got down here south of 8 Mile. All men's balls, sooner or later, share the same color. Blue balls matter.
We all love Beyonce.
No, we don't.
And yeah, she's black.
What? She is? Holy shit, nobody told me.
So of course she cares about black issues.
So why does she keep bleaching her skin white? Oh, and the blonde hair, the dyeing, the straightening, why does she do that? I wonder if she bleaches her asshole too. She probably does. And another thing she does is she shits on the police, even though she wants a police escort for all of her concerts. She has an industrial strength wind turbine with titties. And in my opinion, she's dumber than a box of blonde hair covered in dinosaur shit. And she's considered a feminist icon.
Who I took for granted. Most bomb pussy.
And if that's your feminist icon, then feminism should be deader than Castro. But you're a bunch of Wamalo zombies, you know.
No misogyny.
Mindless, brain-dead, chomping lunatics. If that's an ideal woman, I'd rather bang a garbage disposal full of broken glass, just saying.
I'm talking to you, Fox News.
And we're talking to you, MTV, and CNN, and MSNBC, and BBC. You know you did it, you Brits. And all of the current fake news sites. And we didn't know.
Feel free to take Kanye West, though. You guys can have him.
Hey, we don't want him either. You just keep that shit. I find it ironic that our racist president is hanging out with a black guy, and now you hate the black guy. I gotta ask, because I gotta know, who's really the racist here?
You know what you did, Kanye.
Yeah, we know what he did, and we know why you hate him for it. And it's not because he's an egocentric, talentless hack. It's because he hung out with Trump, and that smashes your whole racist narrative. And that hurt your precious little fifis? Feels before rails. No.
Nobody who has black friends says that they have black friends.
What the hell does that have to do with the price of beans? And no, that wasn't a racist slam against, I don't know, Mexicans. And if I called you a spick, you might have a story there.
And just because you have black friends doesn't mean you're not racist.
Well, it kind of does.
You can be racist with black friends.
And you can still be racist and black, so fuck you. I'm gonna watch me some Space Ghost.
Good one.
We know nobody's perfect.
Says the overweight knob with the dirt face.
But honestly, you could do a little better in 2017.
So can everyone. What the fuck does that have to do with being a white male? If you look at Ferguson or Baltimore, white guys aren't the only ones who need a self-help book, if you know what I mean. But that requires you taking some responsibility for your actions. Oh, wait a minute, you don't like that? All right.
Some of you guys do a great job. Some of you don't.
Thank you. Sorry, what was your name again?
Rodney.
Thank you, asshole.
You're all there bitching about how white people have it so great, but yet you can't provide any evidence as to why. Spoiler alert, you special snowflakes, there is none. And 5 or 6 uber-rich white dudes around the world doesn't prove anything. Unless they're complete idiots, they're not going to lose it, and it's never going to change. Not to mention, it doesn't even apply to the 99% that you're bitching about.
Because 2016 is bad. 2017 can't be worse than this, all right?
Oh, wait. It's only bad because your criminal candidate lost the election and you don't like that. Should I spend 5 seconds caring? No.
because this is bad.
Yes, yes it is. The second and last true statement in this entire video, even though they didn't mean it like that. Because this shit right here, it's fucking bad. And all because they bought the bullshit that Trump is a racist and they're putting it on every white guy out there. Because that's not really a racist stance to take now, is it?
When a person of color discriminates or stereotypes a white person because of their race, in the United States, they don't have the institutional power to back them up and say that those feelings are okay.
Oh, you mean like affirmative action?
Fuck off bullshit, wah. And you're telling everyone to look up the dictionary on feminism.
All you morons who are too f***ing stupid to look up the definition of feminism.
Why don't you do the same thing for racism?
Because it's just the dictionary.
Really? Isn't that convenient?
This video and all the motherfuckers in it, they're the racists. So what I'm trying to say here is racism is kind of like the term rape. It's been watered down so much, nobody really knows what it means anymore. Because apparently being colorblind today still makes you a racist.
If you say you don't see race, people hear that as, I am a racist.
Everything that guy just says, bullshit.
And by that train of thought, guess who else is a racist? I bet you won't guess. I'll give you 3 seconds. On one,
I have a dream that my 4 little children will one day live in a nation where they will not be judged by the color of their skin, but by the content of their character. I have a dream today.
It's such racism, oh my God. So, you take the word white out of the title here and put any other nationality or race in there, we would get lynched. That doesn't mean we can't do it. Hello, minorities, blacks, and Muslims out there. You know, 2016, it was a tough and terrible year. You guys should really try to do better in 2017. You black guys out there, if you could stop killing each other, I'm sure Chicago would appreciate that. And you're committing over half the homicides. That's problematic, wouldn't you say? And I know you want to blame all that on racism. So I think you should know that under Obama, the number of blacks on food stamps
has increased 58%.
And you Muslims out there, I didn't forget about you. I can see you all there. You know you have your heads covered to that little slit for your eyes. I would like you to stop funding liberal candidates like Hillary and fake news sites like the Young Turks.
That's absolutely right. When you use the F word, you know it's real talk.
I said
fuck.
And if you could stop throwing our LGBTQ, WTF, LOL friends off of buildings, that would be great. And if you could limit your honor killings to just women like this, that would also be appreciated.
I don't want to be your friend.
I was just kidding. Where? So, America, quit being so racist. Actually, fuck that. I'm gonna go watch me some Space Ghost. But before I do, I just want to wish you a happy new year for 2017. Suck it hard, suck it long, wham. And that does it. MTV, they love their racism. Winning? No. And we love it too, because it is really so damn entertaining when it's fake racism. And you know what else we love? Check out our links below, Patreon and PayPal. Send us a couple bucks so we keep doing this. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button, because if you don't, you're a fucking racist, and I'm gonna watch me some Space Ghost. What? Her false rape application ruined.
I need to fill out an application for a false rape. Do I have to fill out a triplicate? Fuck! I don't have this much time. I have to go to work at McDonald's. I'm gonna fill out a rape application. I have to fill out a false rape application. Mom! Fuck! Put the kids in the car!